Good morning or afternoon, everyone. Welcome to week 18 in the National Football Racing League. Ryan, Midwestern Outlaw, how you doing? Welcome in. Chris Horseman, latest to become a member of our channel there with the captain membership. Thank you very much, Chris. All right, we're going to go over this real quick so we can sit and chit chat with you guys. So let me pull up everything I need to see. All right, this week's schedule, we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals, Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals, Minnesota Vikings are taking on the Detroit Lions. We have the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts, Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers, Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. We got the New York Jets and the New England Patriots, the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints, Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, Jacksonville Jaguars versus Tennessee Titans, and the last race of the 2023 season is the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Let me see if I can click that without screwing up my stream. Yes, I did. All right. Right now in the AFC, the Pittsburgh Steelers are on top at 11-6. The Cincinnati Bengals, the Cleveland Browns, and the Ravens are all at 9-8. Tennessee Titans are on top of the South with 11-6. Indianapolis is 8-9. Jacksonville is 7-10, and Houston Texans are 6-11. In the AFC East, we have the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins tied at 10-7. Got the Buffalo Bills at 9-8 and the New England Patriots at 9-8. The AFC West, we have a two-way tie on top for the Chargers and the Chiefs at 10-7. Denver Broncos are at 9-8 and the Las Vegas Raiders are at 8-9. Over in the NFC, we have the Chicago Bears at 11-6 and the Detroit Lions at 11-6. Green Bay Packers are 9-8. Minnesota Vikings are 8-9. In the NFC South, we have a three-way tie for the top spot between the Saints, Falcons, and the Buccaneers at 9-8. In the NFC East, we have a two-way tie on the top between the Giants and the Commanders at 9-8. Philadelphia Eagles are 8-9. Dallas Cowboys are 7-10. Over in the NFC West, we have the team with the best record in the league, the Seattle Seahawks, which, by the way, that's not a coincidence. Welcome in, Kathleen. Los Angeles, or the Seattle Seahawks are 12-5. They will, well, whoever ends the season with the best record will have the so-called home field advantage in the playoffs or Super Bowl, Super Race, or whatever we want to call it. But finishing off the NFC West, we have the Los Angeles Rams at 11-6, Arizona Cardinals at 9-8, and the San Francisco 49ers at 7-10. All right, let's take a quick look at the potential playoff race. At the moment, before today's race, we have the Tennessee Titans, Steelers, Chargers, Chiefs, Jets, Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots currently in the playoff on the AFC. On the NFC side, we have the Seahawks, Bears, Lions, Rams, Giants, Saints, Packers, and Cardinals. We are here at USA International Speedway, 3/4 mile, 4-turn. Let's check the current info, weather. Currently 88 degrees, track temperature 125, winds out of the northwest at 12, relative humidity 26%, barometers 30 inches and rising. Currently on the top spot, we got the Minnesota Vikings with a 19.918. Okay, we got everything caught up. How's everybody doing? Welcome home. Well, welcome home to me, I guess I could say. Got home about 10:30 this morning. It was a sketchy drive home, but we made it. There's a few spots that the roads were So Ryan, I was looking at the space for names on the game for cars, and if you would like to, we could just use the Midwestern Outlaw for your name on your vehicle or your racing spot if you would like. Currently got the Minnesota Vikings on the top spot. Baltimore Ravens right behind them. Should be some good racing today. That would work, all right. I will do that then. I haven't decided what vehicle we're going to actually use yet. I'm not sure if I want to do something kind of smaller that we could use on a lot of small tight tracks, or something that can be used on maybe like some super speedways or something. We got about 30 seconds left in practice. We winding that up here. Looks like Minnesota is going to bring home the top spot for practice time. We'll flip over in just a second and start our qualifying. Should be getting the checkered flag here this time by. Yep, there we go. And poof, there goes everybody. All right, let's find Arizona Cardinals because we all know they're the first ones out on the track. There we go. See how qualifying goes. Went around, finished the first lap. Got the Kansas City Chiefs on top with the 22:57. Coming around for the second and final qualifying lap. Kansas City, no, Washington Commanders take the top spot with a 20.138. Not sure why they're taking a third lap, but hey, whatever they want to do, I guess. We'll get them in the pits and switch on over to our race. Washington Commanders starting on the pole for the final race of the 2023 season. Got the Kansas City Chiefs on outside of them. We'll switch on over here and get you guys a starting lineup for the Week 18 National Football Racing League final week of the season. We'll start the playoffs next week. pace car here. Here we go. Let's get us a nice camera view. We can see the cars. Is there one? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Week 18 National Football Racing League. Final race of the season here at the USA International Speedway. Starting on pole, we have the Washington Commanders. And I screwed up already. Starting out on pole, we have the Washington Commanders. Why am I switching cameras? Let's try that again. Come on, Jess. There we go. Cars. We need the car button. Why am I going the wrong? Oh, because they got them set up the wrong way here. Got the Washington Commanders on the inside row 1 with the Kansas City Chiefs on row 2. Back on row 2, we got the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. On row 3 is the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Row 4 is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On row 5, we have the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Row 6 is the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. On row 7, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Back on row 8, we got the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Row 9 is the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Row 10 is the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Row 11 is the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Back on row 12 is the Arizona Cardinals and the Tennessee Titans. Row 13 is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Back on row 14, we got the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Row 15, we got the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. And back on the final row, we have the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. Get on our leader here. Now we can get us a camera view where we can see everything from the side because we're getting ready to go racing, guys. Get the cars to start up their engines here. There we go. Taking them around for their pace lap. Final race of the 2023 season. For those of you that stopped in, I appreciate all of the support for the channel. This is something I love doing. So it will continue. And I am currently looking at starting the NHL season. I will broadcast some of these races, but not all of them. Might just run some for my sanity, downtime away from things, but you never know. I might decide, hey, let's just throw this thing up on there and have some fun, hang out. So more than likely, that's probably what I'll do. I'll just whip them up there and say, here's another race. So, coming down the back stretch, or no, this is a front stretch. Oh, we get a full pace. We get a full pace lap for the crowd to see. Nice. Now, I think the NHL cars are super speedway cars, so we're going to be seeing them on some fast tracks like Daytona and California Auto Club, Charlotte, tracks like that. Pace car pulling in, coming around, take the green flag, watching Commanders.
Green flag.
Here we go, racing for the final race of the 2023 season. Kansas City Chiefs jumping out to an early lead. Now the faster line on this track is the outside lane, so we'll see who can make it up that way. We're going to go ahead and flip over to focus on crashes so we don't miss anything if it happens. Back in, currently in 16th place, Philadelphia Eagles. Got the New York Giants and Jets right ahead of them. Got them 3 wide up there with the New Orleans Saints in the middle. They get things sorted out. Well, keep an eye out for that, Ryan. We'll be starting that shortly because I only got maybe 5-6 more races for this, and then we're done with the football league. I would like to get logos on the cars next year, but that means I got to actually paint each individual car. So I'm not sure about if I want to do that or just stick with the colors like I do here right now. Then again, it might not be that difficult to do. I just need to sit down and do it. Seattle Seahawks down on the inside of the Giants. That's my wife's car right there, the number 5, and mine Seahawks number 11 there. Got Philadelphia down on the inside of us. Now Seattle is battling Arizona. You can see them back about 7 or 8 car lengths behind them. Pittsburgh on the inside of the Saints and Dolphins. Got that all figured out, made it through the turn safely. Got 100 laps here today. These guys can whip off these laps pretty quick, so. If we go caution free, this race could probably take about 45-50 minutes, I'd say, if we go caution free. Got quite a gap there between 12th and 13th. Or that's 5th, 5th and 6th. Quite a gap between 5th and 6th there. Kansas City taking off to an early lead. Got the Washington Commanders coming in behind them. Kansas City currently with about a 1.5 second lead. The Panthers making it 3 wide there. Already coming around to start lap 16 this time by. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to step aside and go see where my dog is at. I'll be right back.
had to make sure he wasn't getting himself into any trouble.
He wasn't. He's a good boy. At the Browns, oh, a little tire tap from the Rams there. I believe it was the Rams. Yep. Little tire tap going into the corner there on the Browns. Browns trying to look in low. Once again, I'd like to thank Chris Horseman, you can see there, for joining the channel, becoming a member. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Now we'll probably be doing some OCRP tonight. Maybe some civilian stuff, some civ stuff. Just because we're not allowed to do LEO all the time. They don't want us to, so I might get in with my character that collects trash and does utility work and stuff like that, just to get on and do some chill stuff. Got the Eagles battling there on right behind the Denver Broncos. Got the Giants behind them. Eagles currently in 19th place. Raiders and the Jets battling out there. Currently for 22nd position. Got the Chargers right there looking in the middle. Not sure that's such a good idea, but they decide not to. A little bit up in front of there, we saw the Seattle going 3 wide. They get that figured out also. Raiders with a little bobble coming off the turn there. Raiders dropping back a little. Not sure if anything's wrong there or not, but currently back to 25th place. Little camera shake as cars whip by. I say the Raiders seem to be running a little slow, keeping it low. Not sure if anything's wrong or if they're just trying to stay out of faster cars' way. But they are keeping Cincinnati held back. Chiefs about to start dealing with some lap traffic. They just got the Arizona Cardinals in their sights, looking to put them a lap down. On board riding with Kansas City Chiefs. Just about ready to put Arizona a lap down. Should be right on his bumper within the next lap or so. They go past Houston Texans, that's who it is, putting them a lap down, looking to, and they do it. Houston Texans a lap down, 42 laps in the books. 58 to go. Kansas City on the outside of Arizona. Arizona fighting to stay on the lead lap. Not going to be able to do it. Arizona back on the inside. Oh, that was close. Almost touched wheels with the leader. Letting him go on by now. Arizona lap down. Kansas City now setting their sights on the Buffalo Bills. They're ahead of them. Buffalo hard on the brakes coming into the turn right there. Kansas City to the outside. They're going to put them a lap down now. Can they make it past? Oh, it's getting close on the corners there. Kansas City putting Buffalo a lap down. Who's next on the list? Green Bay Packers. Kansas City just reeling everybody in from the back of the field. Showing no mercy to those guys. Kansas City taking on the Chargers this week, but I really don't think the Chargers have a chance the way Kansas City's driving. They're putting the back cars down quick. I don't know if Kansas City's doing that on purpose to get the cars to back off, but they are dipping it low down into the corners there. One quick wrong move and it's going to send them spinning up the track. They need to be a little careful. Coming around start lap 52, over halfway done. Final race of the 2023 season. I believe the Kansas City Chiefs have led from the start. This next group of traffic they come up on might be a little harder to get past. Got multiple cars running side by sides. Might hold up Kansas City a little bit. Looks like the Chicago Bears are next in line. Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Chicago having to back off just a little bit, getting close to San Francisco. Kansas City right on the tail of these guys now. There you can see the Chargers. That's the 10 car. That's who the Chiefs are playing against today. So they're looking to put their opponent a lap down before this is over. So halfway done. Let's take a look and see if we can pick out who's doing what on the schedule right now. Arizona, Seattle. Seattle's currently beating Arizona. Pittsburgh and the Ravens. Baltimore's currently topping Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay and Carolina Panthers. Looks like Carolina Panthers are beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Cleveland is currently beating Cincinnati, but that's a close race. We've got Cleveland in 18th or 20th and Cincinnati in 22nd. Chicago, Green Bay. Chicago's currently beating Green Bay. Not by much. Oh, there's what we were looking for, the leader into the wall. Question is did that damage his car? Don't look like it, but wow, that could have ended the day for him quickly. Got to be careful when you get these cars 3 wide through the turns. Let's go back, take a look at that. You see they're just coming into the corner, hot and heavy. Got Chicago down low at the Chargers. They just get into each other, little bump there, up into the Chiefs, and Chiefs scrape the wall. Everybody good, get calm and collected, get everything back together. Go back live here. Hey Zach, welcome in. That could have been devastating for Kansas City. They've already lapped their opponent for the day. Speaking of Kansas City, you see them right there. They're currently leading the race. They're taking on the Los Angeles Chargers, who are right there behind them in the yellow car. Denver Broncos and the Raiders. Right now, Denver is leading that one. Buffalo, Miami. Miami's currently beating Buffalo. New York Jets and the Patriots. Patriots are currently ahead of the Jets. Falcons and the Saints. The Atlanta Falcons are currently running 5th, so they will be they are beating the Saints. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Giants. Eagles are currently beating the Giants. That's pretty widespread race there. The Rams and the 49ers. Rams are currently beating the 49ers. Jaguars and the Titans. Jaguars are ahead of the Titans, but only about 3 spots. Tennessee is right back behind them right there. And Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Right now, Washington is running 3rd, and Dallas is right on. Oh no, that's the Colts. I was going to say Dallas is right on their tail, but Dallas is back in 7th. 66 laps in. Let's go back and find our leader. Kansas City putting a Hertz on the field. They got a little bit of open space now, so next car in line for them is the Jets. How you doing, Zach? Welcome in. Ryan, sort of. I mean, it's just basically cars racing. I want to say that the hockey racing league are faster cars. They're more like the late model style cars that can run on super speedways and stuff like that. I'll probably do them instead of doing a win-loss because there's so many games. Yes, it's NHL teams. Yeah, they are listed as the NHL teams, but I'll probably do them more of a point system like NASCAR. You get a higher points for winning, lower points for losing, and just do them points-wise instead of win-losses because there's so many races or so many games for an NHL season. But yes, they are listed as the teams of St. Louis. I did the original 6, like the Rangers, Maple Leafs, Toronto, all them, as cars 1 through 6, but then kind of just started putting random numbers on cars. Actually, I think I tried to do the car numbers, except for the number 29, because I have my, I already got it. I got I have football teams, hockey teams, basketball teams, and baseball teams already done up. I just got to run the races. I already have all 4 of those leagues completely done up. But for the NHL teams, I did the numbers according to what team they were when they came into the league, except for the 29, because that's the number I have my personal car set up to in the game. So anything that involves number 29 belongs to me, so I don't have to go in and change things around. That's why if you look here in the results, or you'll see my car's number 29, because that's actually the number I race with on my races. My league races, I should say. But yeah, if you look in the Discord, I have football, hockey, baseball, and basketball already set up. And then on the top of that, I have my, what I call the Big Jess Bot Racing League. That's the one I'm doing for you guys as subscribers. And I did leave a message in Discord about that. If you want to check it out, go to the Discord, look for the Big Jess Bot Racing League, the BJBRL, I guess. Go in there and request your number and the colors you want for your car, and we'll get you on the list and get you racing with us. It's more of a community, come hang out, have fun, chit chat for a while. I'll try to find out what would be the best nights for you guys to watch the races. Keep in mind that a lot of my weekends are tied up already for OCRP and other stuff, so those days are probably going to be out of the question. It'll probably be like on a weeknight earlier. Oh, that was close. Earlier in the night, like a 6-7 o'clock time. Just a quick race. Probably plan it out for like a timed race, so we'll just run a race for 45 minutes or whatever, and that's it. All right, Kansas City putting the hurts on teams. They got the Giants down a lap now. They got their sights on the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's the next car in line there. Kansas City, I believe, is led from start to finish. Coming around this time to start lap 86. 14 to go. Whipping this off fast. Only been 33 minutes, 34 minutes so far. These guys are whipping out laps quick. And get this done so we can figure out who's making the playoffs. Again, go to the Discord. Let me see if I can pop that up real quick. Hopefully that link still works, but yeah, check out the Discord there. Join up over there, say hi. Check out the Big Jess Bot Racing League and join up. Let's have some fun. All for fun. You can be the first champion of the league. Have the right to say that you were the one to win. Ten laps to go. Kansas City with the dominant lead. Ran caution free so far. Coming around start lap 91 or start lap 92. Start lap 91. Let's get that right. whipping them off fast. So I will go in and try to do my best to create a playoff bracket. And we'll keep track of that on Discord and on the channel for the playoffs. Kansas City on the outside. New Orleans looking to get their lap back. Looks like Kansas City might just be taking it easy these last few laps, coming around. Making sure nothing happens, staying out of everybody's way. Hate to see something happen, taking them out on the last couple laps after the dominant show they've had here today. But you never know. Until the flag falls, what's going to happen? Kansas City lap 99. Last lap, white flag. Coming around this time. I wish it did show the white flag up in the upper corner, though. Or is this the white flag? Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that was the white flag. There we go. There we go. Finishing off the season on top. Kansas City Chiefs coming around, taking the checker flag. A little salute to the fans there. Winner, week 18. Final race of the season in the books. Well, not officially in the books yet, but it will be. Cars coming around for one more time. Salute to the fans. Kind of just to say thank you all for the amazing season. Once we get everybody in the pits, we'll do what we normally do, go through the top 10, and thank you all for coming. I think the Giants are gonna make one more lap around. There's always those one cars that always one car. Oh, we got a few of them sneaking around. We got the Jets. Jets and the Bills taking another victory lap. Cincinnati. Get everybody in the pits here. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for coming in and hanging out for this inaugural season of the new National Football Racing League. Coming home today with the top spot, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, starting second, finishing first. Baltimore Ravens went from 6th to 2nd. Atlanta Falcons all the way from 11th to 3rd. Indianapolis Colts dropped back one from 3rd to 4th. We got Dallas Cowboys started 21st and finished 5th. Wow, good job for Dallas. They came on strong a little bit towards the end of the season, but I don't think they did enough to make it to the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they get to, well, let's rephrase this. All of the cars will be racing next week, but only the 16 that are in the playoffs count for anything. So if there was a different way of doing it where I could make it just those 16 teams, I would. But I think if I cut the league down to 16, it doesn't pick those specific cars. I'll research that, and if it does, then I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep those 16 through the whole playoffs. But if not, it's going to be all 32. But rounding out the top 10, we have the New England Patriots, Los Angeles Rams, Washington Commanders, and Detroit Lions and Tennessee Titans. There's Philadelphia in 11th. Let's see if my Seahawks beat Arizona. But anyways, thank you guys as always for coming in and hanging out with me today for week 18 of the National Football Racing League. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys on the playoffs. Take care.